everybody, it's John from Hockey Cards Only. Today is the day that our box of vintage cards came in. This is by far the most expensive purchase we have done on cards. We paid $600, $601 for this plus shipping. So we're hoping we find a bunch of good condition cards and that everything is not in bad shape. So without further ado, let's cut this box open. Okay, there's about 500, oh there's my address, 500 cards in here, and I'm going to kind of go through this in one take. I'm using my cell phone because it is a lot better picture than the webcams, okay? And you will be able to see these up close just that much better when the time comes to check the condition. Now, the year of cards, which I'll put a picture of the listing right here while I'm doing this, and I'll kind of slideshow what we know is in here. But I do know it's 70, 69, 70, 71, 72 stuff. I believe it's all tops, which is all right with me. I mean, I would rather it be O-Peachy, but we shall see. The point is, there was a Ken Dryden Rookie card in the pictures. Now this is a Goodwill purchase, okay? For most of you that don't know this, Goodwill is not the worst place to hunt for random card collections outside of eBay and ComC, where you're gonna end up with, you know, not as much competition. But I'll tell you what, there was people bid this thing up. There's about 60 bids. I could be wrong on the number, but it was like 40, 50 bids on this thing, all the way to the bitter end, and it did go up to $601. So that means we know that there's competition there. So it's not like nobody knows about it. Cards. Are we ready? Ooh, there we go. So as you can see, guys, it says, picture these. Now, it took me like 2 weeks for these to leave, but this is a weird note to have, picture these, because we know that there was a bunch of different pictures. There's our Phil Esposito, Brian Hexel, here's another one. Guy LaFleur, not too bad. So you guys can see this a little bit better than the other. So that card's not in bad shape, everybody. Here's another Guy LaFleur. This year is not as desirable. Sorry, it's teetering on my hands and I'm trembling right now. Alright, I'll set him there. Scotty Bowman. Look at that. Wow. This card is also not in horrible shape, and I think one of these is a big time collector. Here's Mario Tremblay, Stan Mikita. Oh man, I hope the Ken Dryden wasn't on the bottom the whole time. It isn't. So we don't have the Ken Dryden yet. It said photo these. Well, I'm gonna put every one of these in a penny sleeve right now, because that's what I need to do, because these are all probably worth 50 to 100 bucks. If they're in really good shape, which they don't look bad, guys. They're not bent. And we have oh so many more to go through. I'm just hoping the Ken Dryden in here is not in bad shape. That's a $1,000 card if it's a 6 or a 7. So let's just get cracking. Scotty Bowman intimidates me because there's not a single. It's off-centered, but the edge is not perfect, but this card almost is a candidate for grading. Phil Esposito. I gotta put it in this way. These have minor, this one had some corners kind of out of it. See that? And see the bottom right. All in all, not bad. that one there. Now you guys can see kind of why, if these were in the picture for that auction, okay, that's what brought the thing up. So somebody went through this and made this note, so somebody knew what was going on a little bit, okay? And this isn't a picture, you know. Guy LaFleur is obviously a big name. Ken Dryden and his rookie card isn't going to be as big, so it's luckily not on here, but I can't wait to find that thing. It's annoying to know it's got crammed back in there. Okay, let's grab this one. And we'll kind of keep these players together. Bad shape. This one's not centered real well, but it's in good shape. No folds. These are probably 5s, 6s. Okay. Which is not too bad. Stan Mikita. This one's not centered. It's got a little ink dot on this top corner. It's kind of weird. Bottom corners are crisp. Pretty crisp. So this card's not bad, guys. This could be a 7 off center. Because the corners are not bad. Alright, let's get this Eddie Joyle with him. Let's get Gary Auger. Now this is going to suck to go through this whole thing and put each one in a penny sleeve. I don't know if this one is even valuable, so I just know it was right on top. Mario Tremblay here probably is not cheap. I'm not sure, actually. This is way before my time. So here's what I'm going to do. Brian Hexall. There's 2 Brian Hexalls here, so I'm going to quickly sleeve these guys. Okay. Not quickly, but we're going to kind of get them away, put them up here, and we will start sorting these by year. Now Dave Burrows, he must be sleeve 2 because there's 2 of them, and whoever said take a picture of these, grab 2 of these. I don't know how these are sorted in there at all. They could be sorted by team or by player. So far it kind of looks like we've been by player. Set those there, and I'm gonna set those there. So what I'm gonna do is rearrange this. Give me just a second. Okay, I kind of put that where y'all could see it. Let me sit down, and my hands are clean. Okay, they're nervous, but they are clean. And the best way I've figured out to get these out sometimes is to stand them like this, take your finger and just grab like 5. Okay? And then that way there's just that much room, you know, to actually pick these out. Okay? So I'm going to set this all the way there so you can see how many we have left during the video. And then I'm going to take these and I'm going to start sorting them. Brian Spencer, Billy Harris. What year is this one? 75. These are 71. So we're just going to start sorting them by year. 73. That is a 73. 74. What year was he? 72, 73. I'm kind of getting confused. Here's Gump Worsley. 2 of them. Oh shoot, here's a Ken Dryden right in my hand, but it has got a little chip out of it. If you guys want to know more about Gump Worsley, go to Legends of Hockey on YouTube and watch his career in about a half an hour documentary. It was pretty good. I watched it the other night. I've been kind of trying to sharpen up on I shouldn't say sharpen up, but just educate myself on this older stuff. So it looks like we got a lot of different. Here's the Ken Dryden cards, everybody. I'm just going to set that right there. You can see there's a Ken Dryden. I got to dump all these out. Now this one, unfortunately, has a little bit of damage to it, but this is not the one. This isn't the reason why we bought this, okay? I think the one right there is the reason why we bought this. There it is. And from here, it looks like the corner's out. That's too bad. That just cost me $500. Hopefully there's two. See that corner? That's a damn shame. A damn shame. It's still probably worth $50 to $60 though. But in the pictures, okay, this card was covered up. This corner was covered up. So that's just too bad. But this is the best card we have so far. Now I did buy another one of these on eBay the other day because I was so excited about this one. Where am I gonna put you? I'll put you with Stan Mikita right here so you guys can all see it. Wish me luck. There could be more. Okay? That might not be the only one. Here's a guy, LaPointe. I'm just going to start. I'm going to put Ken Dryden up there because he's. But I'm going to try to start just doing this to get them where they belong. Here's a Frank Mahovlich. See, these are all sorted by player, is what it looks like. And we're gonna put these into sets. Here's a Guy Lafleur, Stan Mikita, Guy Lafleur, Trombley. Whew, okay, well, I'm upset about that Ken Dryden, everybody. I mean, at least it's here. We'll see how we did, but knowing I paid as much as I paid, thinking that that card was really gonna be the card to deal with here. But we'll see. We never know what's in here until, you know. Wait a minute. Now I want to bust through here and see if there's another one. I believe these go. These are all orange. Hmm. $75, and these don't say. They're close. They're both orange. I'm not sure what year those are. I'm gonna make these a little bit more spacious here, so when we pile them up, they don't hit each other. I think I was right here before. What is this? This is really old stuff. Add. When we have a big name, I will kind of announce it, but right now I don't feel like rattling off every single name like sometimes. First, I slaughter them. Second, I just want to really be paying attention with these cards. Is all. Irving, Mike Murphy. What color are these? Those are those. Butch, Goring. Okay, now we have this stack. Yeah, it looks like these are sorted by... Hey, there's Ken Hodge, that's cool. They're sorted by name. Ken Hodge, you know. Where did he go? Whoops. Rod Stewart. Bruce Gamble. Joey Johnston. These are nice to have. The team cards. The good news is, guys, these aren't in horrible shape. Some of them aren't in great shape, like this one's a little scratched up, but that's whatever. Some of them, though, are in great shape. Here's a Marcel Donnie. That is his rookie, I believe. It's got a little depth corner. I'll set him up in the stars for now. Here's a Ken Hodge. Not rookie. I don't know his career too well. Right, 2 Marcel Donnies. What year is this thing? 75. I'm going to set that over here with I don't know quite yet. We might find a Gordie Howe, which would be nice. I don't know why we wouldn't. I mean, if someone was going to scout this set, I'm pretty much assuming those would all be gone. So we should be running into a Gordie Howe run or something like that soon. Here's our next chunk of cards. I'm going to reset the camera. Yeah, basically like every 10 minutes if I'm filming on the iPhone, I need to restart the camera and let my hand is hitting this. I don't like that. This guy, Gilbert Perreault. Other Gilbert Perreault. Tracy Pratt. Tracy Pratt. Tracy Pratt. Eddie Shack. Alan Hamilton. Dennis Jordan. I think this one's not. I don't know how valuable this card is. I think he's a big player. Frank Mahovlich. Those need sleeved. Tom Webster. Bill Collins. Make sure a good card's not on the bottom there. Roy Edwards. Gary Jarrett. That one has a little bit of... That's about the worst condition besides the best card in here, which was my Ken Dryden Rookie card. Hopefully there's another. There's enough cards in there. There could be. I think these sets only have about, 200 cards a piece in them. We're getting triplicates of a lot of things. So, wait a minute, where does he go? Over here. Richard Martin. There. Rick Martin. Alan Hamilton. Don Luce, Roger Croydon, Look at that cut line. Look at that. That's crazy. Nick Martin and Gil Perrier. Perrialt. Is that Perrier or Perrialt? I'm not sure. I'm going to move these cards so they are not falling everywhere, but they are jammed up, kind of. Sorry here. Grab a stack and just start going. Now, if I miss anybody on here, like I said, I apologize. This is a little bit before my time. I do try to study up on some of these stars, you know, but I'm not going to know. This one's pretty centered and it's a good shape. Still going to just have to put it in here for now. I'll probably put these in binders. Okay. And wait a minute. We'll put these in binders in order, and hopefully I have complete, you know. If we have complete, then I don't have to hunt for expensive vintage cards to complete them. Stan Mikita. Hall of Famer. Here's another one. 2 Stan Mikitas. And then here's this Stan Mikita. So that's cool. Those will all get sleeved in our Hall of Famer pile. Rick Lay. They are the oldest cards here. Gary Bergman, Doug Roberts, Kenny Hodge. I think he's a Hall of Famer that needs sleeved. All right. Here's a vintage Canuck. Captain at this time, too. Orlando Kurtobach. Wayne Mackey. This thing is in my way, guys. I have to move it. Sorry. I don't want to mess up those 71s. Here's the run of Canucks. It looks like we're going by team now. Gary Dorek. 2 of those. 3. Nope, 2. So if we're lucky, we will have another Ken Dryden in here. I doubt it, but I'm a pretty lucky person, you know. Today, not so lucky with that folded card, or card with a ripped corner. But so far, I think we're going to get our money back, at least with the value of all these cards. I'm assuming each one of these stacks will be worth around 100, if not more, when we put the stars in there that we just found. And a couple eBay auctions, couple sales later, we'll have recouped our funds. Especially these 71s. Excuse me. Let me get that camera square for everybody. I'm gonna kind of lay these out so the camera sees them just that much better. I'll put that there because sometimes I have a logo down there. When I'm filming, I don't see the logo. I just know it's going to be there. So far, we're not doing horrible. Look at this cut. Wouldn't that be a disappointment if your Gordie Howe was cut like that? Or your Bobby Orr. I know there's going to be some Bobby Orrs coming in. I did see that. I thought I saw them in the picture. wait. Los Angeles. Okay. Hey, look at that. A 1967 Dalton Jones baseball card. I'll set him out of the way. Ted Irving. That looked like a Bobby Hall, but it was upside down. Which we should see a couple Bobby Halls in here. Should see a couple Bobby Orrs in here. No Gretzky's, he's not around yet. Messier, Ray Bork, none of them. I think Marcel Donnie is in here. This one goes there. Oops. Bobby Orr is the big name. Jacques Plante we could get. But Bobby Orr, and that would be probably the most legit name. Bobby Orr and Bobby Hall. But there's a lot of cards in here, not gonna lie. Just keep on going till we see some bigger names than we have been. A lot of them were pulled out into the front of that stack, so now we're looking like we're in the Blackhawks territory. Billy White, Bobby Rousseau, or something like that. I forgot how to pronounce that name. Pete Mahavlich. He gets sleeved. Here's some more Mahavliches. 2 from that one. This one's pretty good shape, guys. So, Peter Mahavlich. So I'm gonna set those there. All right. Let's keep going here. Terry Harper. That one was the only one with a minor bent. Check this out. Huh. Vintage car. Is this football? Billy Shaw? Man, I don't know any of these names. Totally not a football person, but just got a little stack. I'll set those aside. Hopefully there's no more of those. Those are wastes for me, unless there's, I guess there's some big name football players from back then I'm not real familiar with. Now I don't remember where those go, so I'm gonna set those aside. Looks like some team cards. Larry Hale. Keith McCurry. These seem to be Jack Richards. I think he was a big name back then. Walt. Oops, I just touched my camera with my head there. Alright, where is our Bobbies? I don't know what team that's on. This has to go here. Jack Gordon. Bill Goldsworthy. Jude Duran. Okay, we're busting through these pretty good. Put in the comments what you think. 600 bones, guys, and a bent Ken Dryden. But I was hoping that Ken Dryden would cover, you know, the whole entire cost, which that would be if I got it graded. It turned out to be a 7. I was hoping it would be a 7. I think it's actually like a 2, with that corner being messed up as bad as it is. So hopefully this wasn't a gamble. I mean, it is a gamble because I didn't know exactly how everything would turn out. But we are getting some Hall of Famers. Here's a Dennis Hall. Let's put him there. Dennis Hall. Dennis Hall. Pat Stapleton. Here's a really weird Dennis Hall. Faded. Dennis Hall. Pat Stapleton. PJ Paris. Juan Paul Paris is what it is. Ah! Sorry, everybody. Dennis Hexall. Good 4 of those. Danny Grant. Sorry. Danny Grant. Danny Grant. Claude LaRuse. Gomp Worsley. That's a really old card. Lorraine Lorzy. Ted Harris. Dennis O'Brien. Doug Mones. Charlie Burns. Fred Harvey. Ted Hampson. And a Blake Dunlop. Okie dokie, let's keep on trucking. I'm going to grab another stack here. Harry Howell. Rod Gilbert. Rod Gilbert. Rod Gilbert. Old card. Vic Hatfield. Doug Jarrett. These are some game cards there. Phil Esposito. Those will get sleeved. Esposito. I don't know what these are. Oh, it's a scratch off. That's hilarious. Unscratched scratch offs. I don't know exactly those years because I can't identify them yet by the color on the back. I just know if it has Phil Esposito or a Hall or somebody, it's getting a quick little sleeve there. Okay. Looks like we have a lot of these scratch and wins and some checklists. Unchecked checklists. Flyers. I don't know if they go here. Let's look. Orange and blue. Orange and blue. So they do go there. Give me 2 seconds. Orange and blue. These are just orange. They shall go somewhere else. Scratch off. Checklist. Calder Trophy. Scratch offs. Andre LaCroix. Something like that. These are all awesome, guys, by the way. They're not rough. Like this card's almost in like perfect shape, but it's got done. I mean, it's got some wear, I'm not gonna lie. But for how old it is, these are probably the best shape I've dealt with for how old these are. They predate the Gretzky era by about 10 years. 79, 69, what are they? He's 79, 80. And these are 69. I think that's 69, 70 right there. Okay. Bobby Orr. There's our first Bobby Orr card. Set them there. We should be getting into those because I see some Boston. I don't know if these are right. They should be. Stanley Cup Champions cards. Some scratch-offs. Phil Esposito. The checklist, I'm going to definitely see how that's checked. I have one sucks now. But these ones are all checked. Oh, these ones are all checked. That's too bad. There's still checklists. Alright. Alright, I'm going to reset the camera because we have our 10-minute video. Okay, I am back. And here we are with this next stack. Let's see what we have here. Ted Harris goes here. Bill Goodie. He goes there. I want some Jacques Plante cards. No, these are in order, or somewhat sorted, you can see. Terry Crisp. So when we get to Boston is when we are going to see the Bobby Orr cards. Oops, here we go. They're down here still. Peter something. All right, we're getting into some Boston. That one goes there. Phil Esposito. Boston card. I think that goes... No, I don't know where that goes. Again, I'll set it aside. Uh-oh, here's some Phil Esposito. All-Star card. Tim Hortin for the Leafs. That one's a pretty cool card. I'll set him aside. Is this here? Nope, he's here. Canucks. Old Canucks card. Ooh, look at this one. Phil Maloney, my bad. Phil Maloney. He's gonna get a sleeve. Ted Green. Doug Roberts. Team card. Brad Park. Jim Nelson. Arnie Brown. He goes there. Arnie Brown goes there. Ralph Stewart. Game cards. Ooh, look at this. Oh, two of them. So we've got some good stuff. Let's look at this first one real close. Little corner out. A little corner out. Second one. Top corners are out. The bottom right is out too. But no folds. Now this one, barely a corner out on the bottom. Barely a corner out on the top. This one might be the best one. Okay. That one didn't have any corners out. Jacques Laparialt, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Paul Henderson, Bernie Parent. That one's only one that's in really rough shape there. Okay. We have about 150 cards left. It's all right here. Okay, in my hand. I'm gonna set it right here. You can't see it, unfortunately. I'm gonna grab this chunk off the top, and we're just gonna keep on going. That one's kind of hurt. What we want is some Bobby Orr. Give me some Bobby Orr. Please. We're in the blues. These are all the same card. Dave Gardner. This one is a newer one. Oh, look at that. That's a bummer too. My Bellevue card. Man, that's a bummer. Man. Well, I'm glad I have it. You know, at least we have it. Let's see what we have. We're in the Canadians, so big things can be coming because there's a lot of fame in the Canadians team back then. So let's see. Here's Sergei Savard. I'll put him there. I think I already have this card, Larry Robinson. Is that his rookie? No, it's definitely not. Jim Roberts. Here's some game cards. Ooh, the Stanley Cup. There's like a random white line across the top printed into it. Other than that, it's perfect. Calder Trophy. Scoring leaders. There's some Bobby Orr in those. The trophy cards are sweet. I'm gonna put all these in sleeves because they're awesome. Then what do we have here? A Jacques Plante and a Tony Esposito. Yeah, that's right, Esposito. There's another good one like that. There's like a quick stack like that. Let's look at these. Fingers are in the name. Here's a good Bobby Orr card. That's barely out, not in bad shape. So these all need to be put up with the Hall of Famers, and I'm going to kind of square up the Hall of Famers just a bit. So far we feel that we have pulled these out. Okay, those might all be $10 and $20 cards. 2 to $10 and $20 cards. You know, I get they're not all going to be. Come on, Bobby Orr. Come on, Bobby Orr. There's our Wayne Cushmans. Telly. We're in the Rangers now. Now we're back in the blues. Did I just mix something up? I did. Gary Under. Barclay. Andre. Phil Roberto. Phil Roberto. Glenn Hall. That's an old card. Here's another Glenn Hall. Frank Mercelli. Here's some more Frank Mercellis. Wayne Conley. Jim Roberts. Okay, we're still down to this. Sorry if I don't sound excited. I'm more nervous and stressed that, you know, the $600 is gonna pay off. And at this point, I am in a, because I don't know every name back then, I would really have liked to make it just an easy, hey, here's a $1,000 card we just pulled out of here, you know, and made this an easy peasy score. So far, I think we've got a couple $50 to $100 cards, but we don't have any $1,000 cards yet. So a little disappointed. I wanted a $1,000 vintage card. It would have been so cool. But doesn't look like we have any Bobby Orrs. All right, here's the last of it. Now it is a Bruin, so maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we're gonna get lucky. I'd love a Bobby Orr in this one. Everybody would love a Bobby Orr in that one. Or a Gordie Howe. No Gordie Howe so far. Sly-Apps. Alright. Brian Hexall. Please. Please. Okay. Pittsburgh here. No Bobby Orrs, y'all. That's just too bad, but that's okay. We win some, we lose some. We did get a rookie card that was our big chance, is what I should say. Now these, I don't know exactly what year. These are orange and blue, so they shall go here. These are not orange, these are white. This one has like a stamp on the back. Rod Gilbert with a stamp on the back. That's weird. These are orange and black. Okay, right here. So that's where I believe that's what it goes there. I believe all these are straight orange and black, and that's where they belong. Cool. This stuff here, this guy here, Brian Hexall. Now these are the oldest cards we pulled. I think these are 69, 70. So let's do a quick review. Oldest cards we had were Keith McCleary, George Swalbrook, Jean-Guy Talbot, Gary Monahan, Peter Stremowski, Bob Nevin, Gump Worsley, there we go, Paul Andre, Ricky Lay, Wayne Cashman, and Eddie Giacomin. So these, I'm going to set right there. These are green backs, and I believe these were all tops right here. So these are not O-Pee-Chee, and I believe these were not those. This Glenn Hall, Red Bierson, and Chico Mackey. Now let's look at the year on these. These are actually 67, 68, so that makes these 69. So these are 1 year older than these actually. So it goes oldest, next year, oh man, then these, 71s, okay. This is one of the most collected sets in hockey for vintage. Then it goes to these, then I believe it goes to these colored ones. These are, man, I wish they said on this one. They don't say on this one. I think this is after this guy. So I'm going to do that. Then these, I think, are actually, what year are these? Gump Worsley, $69.70. So these might... They both say $69.70. No. These say $69.70. These say $68.70. So these here go there. There. You guys need to know this just for educational purposes. I might put this on the beginning. Then this, I believe, is next. That's how many we have. Oops. 71.72. They go there. Oh, you got to see those. Okay, then I think it goes like that. $73.74. I believe these are going to go right here. And then I believe these, 75s. Let's get a normal card up so you can see what they look like. There we go. So I think it goes like that. If you can see those with that puck down there. Then these are 78s with this corner. So they're like way down this way. All right, so now this card, where do you go? Here? Yeah, you go here. So it looks like we got 68, not a lot of them. 60, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. We have a Phil Esposito in really good shape. The Scotty Bowman is not his first rookie year for a coach, but I'm pretty sure Scotty Bowman cards are pretty sought after. We have 3 Guy Lafleur's. We have a really old Esposito. So let's say we're gonna look at this card up close. It didn't have any creases. Okay, let's look at the bottom corners. That edge is a little worn right there. We have some stain right there in the card. Not a bad card. Its centering isn't great either. See that? Set it right here so you can see the center. This is probably one of our best cards. All right. Let's go through the Hall of Famers. Okay, and I'm going to sleeve them real quick at the end of this video. And I'll put the checklists right there. And I'm going to clean these up on time lapse and put them in some boxes. Okay, I put everything away as good as I could in the commons piles back in the cardboard box. I have this for my really old stuff, 60s cards, you know. Let's look at these one last time. Maybe while I sleeve them, I'll probably time-lapse sleeving. That's really boring to watch me sleeve. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this over here, and I'm going to go over these one at a time. And I'm just going to lay them all out. What we're going to do is put the ones we just looked at here. Here's our Guy Lafleur's. Okay. And I'm just going to start. I don't know why some of these are here. Did we like... These I don't think belong there. These do though. I'll let you guys see them up front. So we have like a short stack of these. They're not all the same, but they have Bobby Orr and Esposito. So they're a big deal. This one is the one with Bobby Hall in it. So that's cool. This is the one with Jacques Plante and Esposito. Pretty cool. Here's the trophies, the Art Ross, the Conn Smythe, the Hart Memorial, the Venza, Lady Bing, the James Norris. Now we have Bobby Orr and Phil Esposito. There's the Calder, Stanley Cup, Sergei Savard. I thought he was a name to... Here's our Bellevue with a rip, centered enough to have been an awesome card. Here are our Phil Espositos. Put those there. There's the other Phil Esposito. 2 Phil Espositos. And there. We have this Phil Maloney and this Tim Hortin. So put him with that. Here we'll put with there. A lot of Phil Esposito. Here's a Bobby Orr and a Hexall. Phil Esposito and a Bill Goldsworth. Another one of these trophies. A couple more of those. Set them there. Okay, hopefully you can see down here. Nope, you can't. We're gonna have to do this. Pete Mahavlich. Another Pete Mahavlich. 2 more Pete Mahavliches. Another Pete Mahavlich. Another Pete Mahavlich. Here's a really old Kenny Hodge. Stan Mikita. Some more Stan Mikitas there. Stan Mikita. Frank Mahavlich. 2 very old Frank Mahavliches. I didn't know if Jacques Perrier was a big name, so I set him out. Marcel Donnie, we kind of did. Okay, here's our Ken Drydens. This one had edge wear, but it was centered, crisp corners. This one is probably the only good one. Okay. So we'll set him at the top. And here is the sad news of the day. Is a munched on corner Ken Dryden rookie card. That corner on the bottom I could have lived with. But man, no one's gonna live with that. You know? Wah, wah, wah. So anyways, what I thought, I only saw this bottom corner in the pictures. It was enough to know it was Ken Dryden. I'll put a picture of it right here. So you can see how I screwed myself buying this card, where I couldn't see the whole thing. So anyways, it's the best card we have in this pile. I think. So I might be looking up the pricing on these for a while and looking up stuff. But this one will get put with a set. I have a Bobby Orr and a Bobby Hall. No, I don't have the Bobby Orr in this. I have the Bobby Hall and I have the Gordie Howe. I probably can make a complete set. So anyways, I'll set this there. And anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video, watching me sort all these vintage cards. Please subscribe to the channel. I could use all the subscribers help I could get. And I will continue hunting cards and showing you guys what I know and what I find and making a cool little YouTube channel for you. So thank you much. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Before I end all this on the devastating news of our dented Ken Dryden rookie card we were hoping was going to be so nice, I got this in the mail, okay? Now I stated in the last episode that I bought one of these And it's been sitting here, I think, for just a couple days. And I was gonna wait to open it until I figured out how nice this one was. I was way more focused on, you know, all these cards. Before I brought in this one, I think this is that card. I mean, I get enough cards in, I don't know exactly. I'm assuming this is it. I would package mine probably like this too. Now, I'll put in the show here what I paid for this card. Okay. And it was a little over 100. Okay. See if I can't just slide it out. There it is, everybody. You ready? It's another Ken Dryden rookie card. Let's see the condition. Well, I'd say it's a much better. Okay. It's in this thing. Now, I knew there was a little bit of a stain to it. Little stain. Let me get it in the camera frame for everybody. Little stain here. Little stain up there. Okay, this corner is barely out. That corner is barely out. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be a 4 because of the stains in the corners, and you can tell that it's extremely centered, and that's why I bought it. I wanted one that was centered. These ones are one of the hardest cards to get centered because of this oval, and it really shows. So I'm going to send this out to get graded. I think if I can get in. And then here's our other one, which if you look, it's got a little bit, oh, sorry guys, it's got a little bit better white surface to it, even though that corner is messed up. Okay. Might be able to see it better this way. The one on top is the better one, okay? So we can compare those corners. One is better than the other. This one, the top one, and the bottom one are about the same. That's the worst corner, I believe, on my good one. This corner is the second best corner, and that's because it's got the stain. And that is out a little bit. And this corner is the one that I would say is probably the better, but it's still not perfect. So what do you guys think? Put in the comments. I believe this one's a 1, maybe a 2, because it's not bent in half. With that corner being wiped out as far as it is, I doubt they are going to give it a 3. Anyways, I don't know if it's even worth the $20 to grade it. This one maybe, because it could pull a 5, but usually 5s have better surfaces. I've never sent cards out even to get graded. I bought graded cards. I studied these big time before I bought this one to see if I could buy a raw card and pull a 4 for vintage, which would be sweet. And then it might be worth $160, $180, you know, maybe. So anyways, vintage hockey cards at Hockey Cards Only. Let me know what you think, and I'm gonna do a set review probably on these shortly. So like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys like my Ken Dryden cards. I'll put them on Instagram, which I put a lot of the stuff on Instagram if you want to see it. So thank you much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.